Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather Blaze, your go-to business coach, and I'm really excited for today. So I don't know if you know who I am. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I am a single mom that lost everything in a divorce and had to start from scratch when I was pregnant. Um, I was very successful previously, but left everything in the divorce and had to start from scratch. And now I am hitting 50K plus months with my business, helping coaches, consultants, experts do the same for themselves, setting up their systems, their business systems, automation, strategies so that they can get the right people, finding them, calling them, and paying them. But as a single mom, I'm constantly looking for ways to be more efficient, more effective, and save time, to have that time and money freedom, to have that flexibility so that I can be there for my son. And that was the whole reason why I built this business to begin with. And that's why I'm excited to share these with you, because these are a game changer. I introduced AI last year into my business and have been finding some really cool things, really cool ways to save time for not only myself but for my clients as well. So I help them set up their business systems the same way I have my business system set up, because if you are a coach or a consultant or an expert and you're getting into business, a lot of people don't know how to set up a business. We're not trained in our society, in our school system, to be business owners. We're trained to be workers. And the last thing you want to do when you go and create a business for yourself is to create another job for yourself. I mean, isn't that the whole point? That's the whole point of why we get into business, I think. One, because we're passionate about something and we want to help people with whatever we're passionate about. But two, probably because we're sick of that 9 to 5 grind. We don't want to go out there and create a business, or sorry, create a business that ends up being a job for ourselves, right? Where we want that flexibility, we want that freedom. But because we've never been taught and everybody around us has never been taught these tools, that's part of the reason why I created my business, was so that I could show people and save them a lot of time, a lot of confusion, a lot of overwhelm, so that they could set up their businesses in record time so that they could have time and money freedom to do what they love to do. But anyway, did you know that businesses using AI are growing 10 times faster than their competition? If you're not keeping up, you might be falling behind. So by the end of this video, you'll know 11 AI systems that can supercharge your business, make customers happier, and boost your income. Plus, I'll share a special tip that could really save you thousands. So let's dive in and explore how you can stay ahead. So again, I'm Heather Blaze. For over 20 years, since 1996, I've been helping business owners succeed. I've been helping coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs turn their businesses into 6 and 7 figure success stories. And I specialize in creating systems and strategies that free up your time and bring high ticket clients. So today I'm going to share tools, the top players are using to dominate their industries. If you're ready to make 2025 your breakthrough year, you're in the right place. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover AI tools that simplify your business and save time, smart systems to improve customer experience, like how to grow sales, techniques to find more clients and keep them coming back too, and a bonus insight to get even more value out of those tools. So stay tuned until the end, and I promise you'll have a clear path to future-proof your business. So let's start off with the first one. AI system number one is enhanced lead magnets. So let's start with getting noticed. Okay. You're not going to get sales if nobody notices you. You're not going to get sales if nobody can find you. Traditional lead magnets. Okay. These are something that a lead magnet is something that you would trade for your prospects' valuable information, their name, their email, and their phone number, so that you can nurture them into becoming a client. So traditional lead magnets like generic ebooks, checklists, quizzes, stuff like that don't work anymore. AI enhanced lead magnets create personalized reports based on what your audience shares. So this builds trust. You need to build that know, like, and trust. This builds trust. It feels more valuable too. No one's just going to click on something or give their valuable information away unless they're getting value in return. So these tools also organize the information for better follow-ups, acting like a personal assistant that really remembers every detail about your audience. Tools like ManyChat is a good example, or Intercom help create AI-driven quizzes and surveys that gather valuable insights. Then deliver customized reports to those prospects. A client switched from an old school ebook and that wasn't really getting a lot of results to an AI quiz, and their signups tripled in a month because prospects just love the custom feedback. So that makes sense. So number two, let's go on to number two. AI system number two is personalized outreach. So people are really tired of these copy and paste emails. Those AI tools write personal messages that feel like you understand them deeply, and this makes them more likely to respond. So these tools also track responses and adjust follow-ups, creating better conversations while saving time. It's like having a partner who helps you build genuine relationships. Grammarly, what is it called? Grammarly's AI can really generate personalized email replies, while LinkedIn Sales Navigator uses AI to identify and tailor outreach messages based on the prospect's behavior. How cool is that? AI-driven tools like Pitchbox also help to create hyper-targeted outreach campaigns that feel natural. The only thing is, though, you need to know how to train it. You got to train it to know you, to know your client, to know your avatar, to know your ideal client. If you're not clear on that, it's going to be really hard to be able to train AI to do what you want to do. AI saves tons of time. It can go deep into these things, but that's one thing that I go really deep on with my clients. We use my proprietary niche encoding system, I call it, to go so deep into their avatar, their ideal prospects, psychology, so that we can uncover words that really resonate to get them to ultimately buy. Then we can take that and plug it into AI, and AI can create really meaningful emails, customized emails that would really resonate, to get them to feel, nurtured, to create that know, like, and trust factor in order to get them to reach out and ultimately buy. So my tip for you is use AI to learn about the prospects and connect meaningfully. Now let's move on to the next one, which is mass phone outreach. So once you've got the leads, contacting them, it's key, right? Okay, you got these leads. Now what do you do with them? So AI phone systems make hundreds of calls for you, and connect only with the ones that are interested. It's efficient and keeps your energy focused. So these systems sound natural. Okay, improving callback rates and first impressions. So imagine having a virtual call center running all day for you, right? Once you've got all these contacts in your email list, now you got to reach out to them, right? So you need some sort of power dialing system or something like that in order to book those appointments. But again, you want to make sure that there's that strategy in place and that you're not coming from this place of bugging them or anything, because that could get annoying, right? And then also making sure that you're GDRP compliant and all that kind of stuff. But if having this like virtual call center running all day for you, it's smart, it's fast, and it's tireless. And they never get sick. They never go on vacation. They never ask for a raise. Like, there's so many things. They always show up, right? Their car doesn't break down. They've always got internet. These are a bunch of the excuses I've gotten from actual, having staff that to do the calls for me, or appointment setters. I've gone through, I think, 13 appointment setters and then switched over to an appointment setting bot, which I'm just in love with. But anyway, I can't remember how you say it, but it's, I think it's called Xiaomi. It's Xaiomi, Xiaomi, I think, voice. I could be saying that wrong. I don't know. And Air Call offer AI-powered phone systems that automate follow-up calls, ensuring that you're only speaking with interested prospects, which is, just it's saving hours. It saves hours of manual outreach by you. All right. So that's a really good option. All right, let's move on to the fourth one, which is AI driven appointment setting. My favorite. So booking meetings, right? Again, you can't get sales unless you're getting calls. You can't get calls unless you're booking meetings. You can't get meetings if you don't have a list. You can't get a list of people if you're not running ads or, doing, you know, manual outreach to collect emails and phone numbers. So setting appointments can be exhausting, but AI handles scheduling, reminders, and follow ups automatically. It ensures no one forgets and it makes your work seamless. So, these systems also prioritize hot leads so your team focuses on the best opportunities. One of my clients used this system and they doubled their scheduled calls, myself included. Actually, I'm more than doubled. I probably quadrupled the amount of calls while cutting missed appointments in half. No shows went down. Show ups, like people showed up a lot more. I think at one point I was at like 50% no shows. Now maybe 1 in 10 don't show up because we've trained the bot. We've trained the bot so well. And it's so personal. Like it blows my mind every time. Someone will say like, "Oh, I need to reschedule because my dad ended up in the hospital," or something like that, and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your dad in the hospital. No problem." Like it's very real. It's amazing. Um, but it uses Calendly, and we've got Go High Level. Go High Level is the one that we use, and it's all integrated. It's seamless. It's wonderful, and it's 150, or sorry, not 150. It's $1,500 a month. It's like having a full time, 7-day a week. Well, it depends how much you program it to. Gets on time, gets there on time. 7 days a week, full time employee. Never gets sick. Never goes on vacation. Never asks for a raise. 1,500 a month. Like, what's that per hour? If they're working 8 to 10 hours, because she's working Pacific time, Eastern time, you know, probably 10 hours, maybe even more because of all the scheduling and everything. $1,500 a month for a full-time employee that does all that. Like, it's insane. I was paying way more for a real live appointment setter that were overseas, right? And just weren't getting the same results. And again, weren't reliable, weren't showing up. Then they'd quit. Then I'd have to train somebody else again. This one learns the first time, gets trained, right? Constantly, and just gets better and better and better. It's just amazing. I just love it. Can't say enough about the appointment setting bot. But anyway, yeah, using Calendly or Zapier and Go High Level, things like that, and integrates into AI to automate the appointment scheduling, the follow-ups, and reminders, ensuring that nothing gets missed while optimizing your calendar. It's just insane. And if you want to actually have any more information on how you can get that for yourself, you can leave a comment here, and I'll reach out, or someone, either myself or someone from my team will reach out and get you more information on that. Anyway, moving on. Number 5. So automated customer support. Now, this is so cool too. So customers want help anytime, anywhere. And AI chatbots answer their questions 24/7. I know there's still a lot of them are still kind of like, "Oh, it's not working. It's a little aggravating." But if you can, you know, get it to do like the heavy lifting for like at least some basic for front loaded questions or whatever, and then maybe set a notification to notify you if they still need more help, it could save a lot of time and for yourself and your team. Um, for complex issues and stuff like that, they're going to probably want to reach out. But these bots can really recognize when a human should step in, making sure that tough cases get the care that they really deserve. But imagine a customer needing help at midnight and getting instant answers with no waiting. Like, how amazing is that? So again, ChatGPT from OpenAI and Intercom offer advanced chatbot systems that handle customer inquiries around the clock, which is so cool. So these bots can really understand and respond to common questions, boosting satisfaction and reducing wait times. Again, they're not all created equally. Get one, test it out a bunch of times to see what it can really answer. And if it's more complex stuff, then you can get notified or something when somebody else needs something more than that. Let's move on to number 6. That's information retrieval. So again, have you ever lost time like hunting for files? I love this one too. So AI powered tools find what you need instantly. You just ask and it's there, right? These systems learn your habits over time and you train it too. You train it to begin with who you are, what your goals are, where you live even. I mean, give it what you feel comfortable with. I'm like, I don't care. For me, I'm like, the more the better. Here, this is me. I want you to help me as much as possible. And you just type in like, remember this, and it stores it in the memory so that when you go back, you can say, check your memory and about whatever it was, right? Whatever that thing. So makes your searches even faster. So it's like having your own Google for your business files. It's quick, it's easy. So some examples for this are Google Workspace AI and M Files. These use AI to search and retrieve these files quickly, ensuring that you never waste time hunting for documents again. So cool. I mean, I don't know how put in the comments maybe how often you're like searching for something in even just Google Drive, right? I search my Google Drive. I'm like, dang it, where is it? Right. And then I have a few Google Drives too, where I'm just like, oh, maybe it's in the other one. Like just having the AI find all this stuff it's amazing. But anyway, let's move on to number 7. Uh, Productized information systems. So let's talk about turning your knowledge into profits. AI powered tools like chatbots can deliver your expertise directly to clients, and these systems grow with updates, ensuring they stay relevant and valuable. One of my clients turned their course into an AI chatbot, creating a new income stream while reducing questions. So, Landbot AI is an example for this, as it answers FAQs and provides 24/7 customer support, while Conversica offers AI-driven sales chatbots that engage leads and deliver personalized content. Cool. How cool is this? So let's move on to number 8, and this is sales call analysis. This is so important, you guys. I was just on a phone call the other day, and she's like, "I'm not good at sales. I don't know how to do sales." I'm like, "Well, how do you know you're not good at sales? Like, what does a sales call mean to you? What does sales mean to you?" And she's like, "I don't know. It just feels like icky and sleazy and cheesy." And I'm like, "Yeah, I get it. That's one way of doing sales. And then there's the selling from service way of doing sales, which is how I do sales. It's like, I want to get on the phone. I want to get clarity and figure out, you know, who these people are, what their current situation is, what their ideal situation is. Can I even help these people? If I can, then okay, then I'll help them. We'll discuss, if we'd be a good fit to work together. But really, the whole time on the sales call, I'm just gaining clarity. I'm just asking questions. I'm just kind of looking for patterns and stuff that's been preventing them from getting what they ultimately want. Um, I used to be that too, where I would hate sales. It would be so, ugh, I would, ugh, and I was just starting out. I was kind of desperate too because I needed money in the beginning and I didn't have the right system set up where I knew I would have another call tomorrow or whatever, and have this predictable process to call on to get sales, right, or to get clients. But I just remember, like, when I first started, it felt like, "Ugh, I don't like this." And then I found an amazing sales coach that taught me how to really tap into my power and speak my truth, and then just get on the phone and come from this place of curiosity and caring and concern, because these people have a problem, right? They wouldn't be calling me if they didn't have a problem. So I get on there with that intention, and that way of being, and then we have a really nice conversation, and And we go deep on these calls because people really feel comfortable. They can feel that energy that I'm coming from that and that I truly care. Those 3 C's: caring, curiosity, and concern, and then I just get that clarity. There's a fourth C. Um, to find out, yeah, can I even help these people? And if I can, then let's work together. No neediness, no desperation, no sleazy sales tactics, no any of that. It feels really good and I love it. So anyway, but then it's really important to analyze your calls, right? While you're learning, while you're getting better. So sales calls drive business, right? It's the main backbone of the business. Um, but reviewing them is time consuming. So having AI, right? AI listens, analyzes, and gives feedback so you can focus on improving. It highlights winning techniques, it fixes common mistakes, and even predicts, it can even predict like which deals are going to close, letting your team prioritize opportunities. And this is really great when you have a sales team. Okay. When it's just yourself, you know, and you're just kind of starting, you're starting to scale and stuff like that. Again, you have to listen to your sales calls. And some people hate listening to themselves, but it's really important because you have to see, okay, where could I improve? Where could I have improved here? Where did I lose the sale there? Was I coming across as like too needy or like wanting to be liked, and it's like, you're not, who cares? It's not about you, right? It's about them. It's about how you can serve them. So anyway, but when you've got a team and stuff like that, this is really, really good to use a AI tool called Chorus.ai and Gong.io. So they offer AI powered sales call analysis, that listens to your calls, that listens to the sales calls. It provides actionable feedback and it predicts deal outcome to help prioritize your top opportunities. Of course, it's not going to be as good as your ear, but when you have tons of, these things coming in, if you've got a sales team, especially, you've got all these calls coming in and you need to, stay on top of your sales team, then it can really save a lot of time. Let's move on. Let's move on to system number 9, AI system number 9. So this is content repurposing. Oh man, this saves so much time. I love, love, love this. I do this a lot too. Like I'll even be like scrolling through and I'll see someone else's post and I'm just like, man, that's really good. I'll like copy it, paste it into AI and say, hey, because it knows my avatar, it knows my business, it knows who I am. I'm like, take this and keep that same structure, but make it fit what I offer. And it just is like in 2 seconds, boom, there you go. Post it, done. Give it to my marketing manager. She posts it, schedules it out, whatever. But it's just so cool. So creating content takes time, right? But AI can help you stretch its value. It turns one video or blog into tweets, posts, emails, saving hours. And then one I really like, which is a little bonus in here, is called Descript. I love this one because it can take your whole long form video like I'm doing now, for example. So I do this one live. We turn it, we upload it into Descript. It transcribes the whole thing. And then it's got this little AI guy, I think it's called the Underlord or something like that. And you click it and say, I want 10 34-second clips or something like that, highlights, and it breaks it up. And then you just go through and make sure that it looks good and it puts it into whatever format you wanted to put it in. And you've got like 10 of these things in, you know, minutes or less than minutes, and then it takes some time to just go through and make sure that they sound good and look good and everything's punctuated properly and all that. But then you've got 10 pieces of like shorts or whatever, or reels, or to just upload on there, and they're good. They're really good. Saves so much time. I love that one. But anyway, these tools really tailor content to each platform style, ensuring that it's engaging everywhere. And it's like squeezing every drop out of a lemon. It just maximum value from minimum effort. So some other ones are Copy.ai and Lumen 5. They automate content repurposing, transforming long form content into short form, social posts, videos, and email sequences that work seamlessly on different platforms. And shoot, I saw another one the other day. I haven't used it, but I'm really curious about it. I wanna check that one out too. Shoot, what was it called? Uh, I can't remember. Script? No, I don't wanna say 'cause I don't know. I can't remember, but it looked really cool. Similar to these guys. Anyway, love it. But again, you gotta train it. You gotta know this stuff yourself first, right? If you're not clear on who your ideal client is and how to communicate your value effectively around what you're offering, or if your offer isn't dialed in so it's irresistible and you don't have those words that resonate deeply with your ideal client. If you don't know that first, you're not going to be able to train AI. So it's really important that you have that clarity. And again, this is something I work on with my clients. We go deep, deep, deep on this stuff over an 8-week period to really dial in. Like, I help them take their knowledge, their wisdom, their expertise, their experiences, and I bring it up and out of them. And then we create an amazing offer that's just it fits what they do and what their ideal client ultimately wants. Then we go deep into how to communicate the value effectively so that people not only understand the value in it, but are also willing to pay a premium for it. And with all that information, we can plug it into AI and create some really amazing content. And then also, I have a very strategic, high converting organic marketing strategy, weekly strategy with specific posts and templates. So again, we can upload those templates in, upload the words that would really deeply resonate, and then AI can mix and match and create tons and tons of content with that. It takes no time at all. So cool. Anyway, moving on to number 10, AI system number 10. So this is AI powered recruitment. Oh, uh, finding great people is tough. Like mentioned earlier, I gone through 13 different appointment setters. AI makes it easier by screening resumes, running interviews, and predicting job success. So these tools also identify training opportunities for current employees, helping you grow your team internally. HireVue and Pi Pymetrics HireVue and Pymetrics use AI to automate the recruiting process from resume screening to video interviews, reducing hiring time by up to 40% while ensuring top talent matches. How cool is that? How cool is that? And imagine if that's one of your things that you offer. Maybe you help HR, you know, teams or companies with their HR. That could be something that you could use to really enhance it. Anyway, so good, so good. So number 11, AI enhanced marketing and analytics. We're just getting so cool these days. Like, wow. I mean, I think it's only been a year since I started using AI. It feels like way longer. But it's just moving so fast. It's getting like so many things. It's very exciting. Very exciting. I know a lot of people are kind of scared about it, but I'm excited by it. So AI enhanced marketing analytics. Let's measure success. Okay. AI analyzes campaigns, showing what's working, what isn't working. I also put my data weekly from my YouTube channel because I'm working on growing my YouTube channel. By the way, please hit like and subscribe if you want more valuable videos like that. Let's and comment. That helps too. Comment stuff, please. But yeah, if I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel right now, and it's going great. It's going great. Let me tell you. And I've been using AI. So I'll take my analytics from the week and I'll put it in there and I'm say, what do we need to create next? What do we need to tweak? What do we need to do more of? What should we do less of? It's incredible. Because it just analyzes it, right? It's showing what's working, what isn't working. Predictive tools really help you adapt quickly to market changes and it gives that feedback too, keeping you ahead of the curve. So use this data to fine tune your strategy and get better results with less spending. So Google Analytics AI and HubSpot AI are some good ones for tracking campaign performances and to provide predictive insights and help you optimize ad spend for better ROI with real time data, right? I just use ChatGPT for the YouTube channel growth. I'm just uploading it because you can do the attachments and all that. It's amazing, and it's full of memory from I've been training it for months now, maybe at least 6 months, I would say. But I really started adapting that and using that to reach my goals. Oh, something really cool that I did this year, just real quick, is, I have top 3 goals this year. I wanna get down to 120 pounds. I want to, buy a house in August, so 6 months from now. And then my new financial goal is I wanna hit 88,000. I thought, 11, you know, whatever, 88,000 a month. I was my goal has been 50,000 a month for so long. Hit that. Now I want to do, let's bump it up, right? So anyway, I thought, let's put it into ChatGPT, right? Because you don't get results, or you get the results from habits, everyday habits. So I said, these are my goals. Write my schedule for me so that I can hit these goals. Right? How cool is that? I had to revise it maybe 10 times because I'm like, well, I got to get my son to school at 8. And well, what about grocery shopping? What about, these things, other things that it didn't account for? I was like, I need to do this many sales calls to hit these numbers, or this my closing ratio is this amount, how much ad spend do I need? What about taxes? Like all this stuff, right? I'm like, how much do I need to save up to buy this next house? And all the stuff, it just spit it out. It spit it out, and I put it in my calendar. Now I am on track every day. I've got it all laid out so I can hit my goals by, end of year, or 2025. Is by the end of 2025, I want to be doing consistently the 80,000 plus per month. And I want to have the house by August. And I also want to be down to 120 pounds by August. So we got 6 months for those. And then I've got a year to do the other thing, which totally doable. I'm really excited. But anyway, little extra bonus tip there for you guys. But anyway, as promised, the main bonus tip that I was telling you about at the beginning of this video: combine AI enhanced lead magnets with personalized outreach for like the best results. So for example, an AI driven quiz can collect leads while creating custom follow-ups, right? So this duo, what it really does is it builds trust and boosts sales, and just connect these tools to analytic systems so that you can see what's working, what's not working, and double down on the things that are working, and just keep improving continuously. So if you're ready, okay, to future proof your business, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. Don't miss my free webinar either. I have a free webinar that goes deep into these things, where I share even more tips, okay, and value to help you make 6 figures and beyond as a coach, consultant, or expert. But spots are limited, so make sure that you sign up now. So to recap, we explored 11 AI tools that can transform your business, from lead magnets to content repurposing. The future belongs to those who adapt, and AI is the way forward. I'm telling you. In my next video, I'm going to share the hard-earned lessons I've learned after 50 years. Can you believe it? I'm 50 years. I don't feel 50 years. I got lots of energy. I feel good. I use lots of moisturizer and stuff. But 50 years, lessons that can save you years and years of frustration and put you on the fast track to building a life you love. So hopefully that was helpful. I will see you on the next video that you can get right here.